Hey, what's going on, dudes? My name is Tezza. Welcome back to another episode of my LA Angels franchise mode on MLB13, the show. Today, a video that's very, very close to my heart. Obviously, it is a game against the Chicago Cubs, and it is at beautiful Wrigley Field. And I'm not sure if it's the first time I've been against the Cubs this season. It might be not. But the Cubs aren't doing as bad as you would expect the Cubs to do. They are doing a lot better than they are in my Ron Santo road to the show. So I suppose that's one thing. Then again, it is further in the season. Who knows? The Cubs may make a comeback. Here is the lineup for the LA Angels today. Jared Weaver getting the start. He will be pitching today. And Peter Borges is back in in left field. But yes, Mike Trout going to lead off this game. Edwin Jackson will also make the start for the Chicago Cubs. Mike Trout to lead it off here. And straight away, a deep right centre field ball. Back to the wall goes it. Off the ivy. Trout's going to go to second. Will he try for third? He will try to third. The relay throw is in time. They tag Trout out. A good effort for a lead-off batter. But Ian Stewart applies the tag over at third base, and that is something that is weird to see. Ian Stewart playing at third. The reason he is because of the of when I originally started the franchise, it was the default rosters. So Ian Stewart was the starting third baseman as opposed to Luis Valbuena. But Ian Stewart sucks in my opinion, and that is the reason I don't think he's with the Cubs anymore. But we will see how he does today. That throw will also apparently not be in time. Seemingly that one was in time to tag Barney out at second, but apparently not. Even though the relay throw was there, apparently the tag was not applied. Will it show it in slow-mo? No, I must have cut that one. So with the runner in second, David Jesus steps into the batter's box after Barney's 15th double of the season. And that low two-seamer swung on and missed for 0-1. Second one, 0-2 count. Chopped foul by Jesus there. Going to go with a curveball. That one only goes as far as first. Pujols throws it over to Weaver. Not able to handle it in time. Can't put his foot on the bag. Jesus gets to the bag. That is an error on Weaver and an error on Pujols technically, but I think it will go to Pujols. So Ian Stewart now with runners on the corners. Only one out in the inning. All the way back to the pitcher for a double play to end the inning. Very lucky there. Probably should have thrown home first. And it was not Stewart, it was Kubel. I do apologise. Top of the second we go. With one out, Peter Borges steps in to face Edwin Jackson for the first time today. That one only chops over past Ian Stewart to Starlin Castro. The speed of Stewart too much for Castro. No throw attempt will be made and a base hit for Borges after the first out. So in steps Mark Trumbo now playing at second today. That's the one big change to the lineup. Howie Kendrick is, I believe it was Harry Kendrick, I could be wrong, but Borges going to go ahead and make a steal. The throw was slightly off from Castillo there, or Navarro, I didn't check, and that allows Borges to steal a base. Team stolen bases. Angels were at the top at the start of the season, now they've slumped down a little bit. But anyway, with Borges over at third now, after another out, Iannetta steps in with an 0-0 count and a chance to do some damage. Only goes as far, but Stewart not going to make any defensive attempt. So Iannetta with an RBI single there, an error, well, not an error on Stewart, but technically it's a base hit, but he could have stopped that if he'd have bothered to move. Absolutely shocking there from Stewart, and that gives the Angels a 1-0 lead to start the game off, and I do apologise, it was Navarro, the catcher. So if you can't tell, guys, I'm feeling a little better now. My cold appears to have gone. And that is something that is making me happy. Feeling a lot more awake, a lot more happy, and I'm going to do some videos. So Rizzo there going to field it over at first. Jackson though with the error this time. Well, Rizzo with the error. So a little bit of karma there, you know. Weaver makes the error in the first place, and now it's our turn to get some payback. Unlucky there from Jackson and Rizzo. And now in steps Albert Pujols with runners on the corners. That one will go into left field. A decent base hit from Pujols. One run comes in. And that leaves runners on first and second. A good base hit from Pujols here to make the score 2-0 Angels. Jackson with a little bit of pressure on now. Pujols, the big man, first baseman, coming up big there. So obviously Mark Trumbo couldn't designated hit today because it is a National League game. So he had to play at second because Kendrick wasn't playing too good. But Weaver going to give up a home run, it seems. Ian Stewart, after two defensive errors, comes back big to get the Cubs back in the game. What a crazy turn of events. A man who made 2 massive defensive plays in favour of the Angels now does it against the Angels. And I've said I don't like Ian Stewart. He kind of proved me wrong there. So we runners on the corners. Weaver in some trouble. Castro's going to chop that one. Only to third. The throw home is apparently not in time. The tag didn't get there. 2 times calls have happened like this today. The Barney double earlier on, and now a tag at home plate. That one ties the game up. Very controversial call there from the umpire, and that one really should have been an out, but apparently not. You know, Iannetta was there, he applied the tag, but apparently not. Caspo though with a base hit into right field. That will get him on base. Scherholz able to go over and pick that one up. A good hit for Caspo, and that sets up Josh Hamilton. Caspo gets his hitting streak to 3 games. Hamilton 0 for 2 on the day so far, not doing too great against Jackson. And that one will chop just past Rizzo. Caspo's going to go and head over to third. The throw from Scherholz, not in time, although he does have an incredible arm, Scherholz, and that one was very close. Caspo just managed to edge that one out. And Hamilton leaves runners on the corners for the man who's already got an RBI to his name, Albert Pujols. He steps in with 1 out. Not going to be fooled by that one, just underneath Navarro. Neither of the runners will advance. But a good check from Navarro anyway. Good eye from Pujols. So 1-0 the count. Here comes the pitch from Jackson. And that one's hit just past second baseman, but Darwin Barney manages to get hold of it. And they apply the double play, the 4-6-3 double play. Great stop from Barney. Not great base running from Hamilton. Couldn't break up the double play there. Jackson's fired up. We go ahead now. Scioscia is going to take Weaver out after he runs himself into quite a bit of trouble. So facing now Kevin Jepsen is Dioner Navarro. That one is a strike. 0-1 on Navarro, who does have runners on the corners with no out, so a chance to add on here. Caspo to second. Third, safe apparently Navarro. The double play was too slow, not applied correctly, and someone who's not typically a fast runner, Navarro, edges out the tag at second. First, and the runner does come in. So now Ian Stewart steps in, the man already with a home run, who's been the hero and the bane so far of the Angels today. Through 6 anyway. So a 1-1 count to Stewart. Jepsen with another 2-seamer. This one goes all the way back, deep to right centre field. Can Trout get there? He cannot. It bounces off the ivy. Navarro going to go and run home. Stewart's going to stay at second. The relay throw to home is not in time. The throw not able to be caught by Iannetta. Dioner Navarro apparently very speedy today. Stewart comes up with a big RBI double here. A big moment there for the Cubs as they take a 4-2 lead here at Wrigley. And it's kind of heartbreaking for me. 1, I want the Angels to win for the franchise, but 2, it's my Cubs. I am torn for this one today. Incredibly tough situation for me, but a 0-2 count to Jackson. Going to go with a sliding curve. Not able to keep it in the zone. Could have been the one. So a slider now. 1-2 count. Swung and a miss. Jackson strikes out. That is a big strikeout to try and get this inning over. Kind of cool the game down. Try and get the Cubs back involved. Straight to Castro from Barney and across the diamond for the out and ends the inning. So the Angels now down by 2, and we have got a lot of ground to make up. Vernon Wells will pinch hit here. Kendrick, I believe, over at second. Playing short today as cannot think for the life of me. Ibar is still out. So Kendrick playing short and Trumbo playing second. Wells comes up with a base hit. Not something we see him do very often as of late. He has been put to the bench quite a lot as of late. As I just don't feel he's performing well enough, but needed the pinch hit there and he did come through. So Sveum going to have to come out and make a change as well. A good outing from Jackson though. He was strong today, only giving up 2 earned runs, despite the fact that 2 of them kind of came from Ian Stewart errors. But they will not be charged to him. They count as earned runs. A tip of the cap to the Chicago fans from Jackson as they applaud his good day. So now in comes Sean Camp to face Mike Trout. Runner in scoring position, a runner at first. Mike Trout in the batter's box with no outs here and an 0-0 count. And this one goes all the way to Ian Stewart, throws to second, and a double play for the Cubs, able to shut us down once again, turning these double plays well. Alberto Caspo was also not able to do anything in that inning. So we go bottom 7th now. Sean Burnett pitching. Swing and a miss there from Rizzo. 1-2 count for Burnett on Rizzo. Runner at first. Who's going to go? Swung on and missed though by Rizzo. No fear of the runner advancing as Burnett gets the tag. And we are able to shut down the Cubs once again. So 2 errors for the Cubs tonight, 1 for the Angels. Not going great so far for either team. Nate Jones going to start pitching now as Marmol warms up in the bullpen. He will face Josh Hamilton in the top of the 8th. That one just past Barney. Not going to make a dive for that one. He's already made 1 good play. He doesn't need to excel himself too much. So Josh Hamilton gets on to lead the inning off. Straight away, not a good start from Jones to this inning. Could potentially be the start. You know, Pujols represents the tying run here, so maybe some little Pujols magic. Who knows? So no outs. Here's the pitch. Just past Starlin Castro. And that one will also be fumbled by Jason Kubel. Hamilton's going to go to third. Could have tried for home. Doesn't really have the speed, sadly. And that will leave runners on the corners. But sadly, we get shut down. Nothing comes of the inning, so we go to the bottom of the 8th. And then Sean Burnett and Deonna Navarro, who goes deep. But just not able to bring that one back in. And Deonna Navarro stretches the lead even further. So it is now 5-2 Cubs. We are at the top of the 9th. And here comes Carlos Marmol to try and shut the door. Mark Trumbo is the man trying to stop him. That one goes all the way down the 3rd line, but that will go into foul territory. Not a base hit for Trumbo there. So, as we know, Marmol does have a very, very nasty slider, but something that the Marmol is famous for doing is giving up 3-run leads in 9ths. So who knows, potentially he can live up to tradition. The Angels can pull it back for a big win. 4-seamer swung and a miss though. Trumbo will strike out. Not a great start to the inning. Iannetta steps in. 1 out for him. Nothing really to work with. This is going to be a tough matchup. Iannetta is slow on the swing. 4-seamer swung on a missed. 0-1. Marmol lines up. Iannetta ready. Chance. Marmol to shut this game down. Swung on a missed again. Another slider that you just cannot connect with. It's just so tough because it's got such a break, but it's not too fast either. It's so hard to tell. And that one swung and I missed. Another slider. So now he is 1 out away from actually shutting the door. Howie Kendrick will be the man to try and stop him doing that. Gonna guess a slider because that seems the most likely. Guessed correctly, but only as far as Castro. The throw to first in time. Cubs win. Raise the white flag, and I'm kind of happy that the Cubs get to win, but I'm also disappointed that the Angels have to lose. But it is good to be back behind the microphone, guys, and I hope you feel it is too. So if you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I look forward to some more videos coming soon. Now that I'm feeling better, I'm going to be posting some more stuff. So yes, probably some COD Ghosts next, but Ian Stewart ironically gets player of the game. But anyway, I love you all, dudes. I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.